Congrats, Mama, you just had a baby. Now what?
I didn't believe people when they told me it hurts when you use the bathroom. Now, if you've ever had a UTI, you know the burning feeling. But imagine that times, I don't know, like 1,000.
Got loose skin? Normal. Stretch marks? Normal. Adult acne? Completely normal. You are beautiful.
You smell that? If you're breastfeeding, nature made it so that your baby would have an easy time finding the nipple. You know how it does that? It makes your hormones rage and gives you crazy body odor. All you can try to do is eat clean and shower daily, but good luck with that because you have a newborn. So get used to it. You stink, but the baby can find your boob.
So you've just had your baby. It's this beautiful moment of relief and joy. Do not look down there. Just don't. Even a few hours later when I saw it for the first time, it looked like I'd been in 5 rounds with Mike Tyson.
You're going to be bleeding for weeks. Your lining is shedding, your uterus is shrinking, and whether or not you had a C-section or a natural birth, everybody is going to bleed. So all those things that they offer you at the hospital, like those pads and the little mesh underwear, try to get as many as you can because you're gonna blow through them like 3-4 a day.
Don't pretend like pregnancy is some low-risk Airbnb womb rental. There are very serious physical implications post-pregnancy that no one likes to talk about. I have one friend that has to insert a little bladder hammock so she doesn't leak urine everywhere. Another one that's continuing to lactate 5 years after giving birth.
Congrats, you just had a baby. And now you have to poop. Let me promise you this. You will survive. And it will be okay. Take a deep breath, breathe. If you have a stool, put your feet up on a stool or a squatty potty. Give yourself some time to have your first poop. You do not need to be straining. Just let it happen.
Right after you give birth, you're going to be put into a postpartum room, and there's going to be nurses coming in every single hour. So not only have you not slept in a week, you won't be able to sleep right after giving birth until you actually leave the hospital. Right after you give birth and you need to pee, the bathroom will look like a murder crime scene because blood will be everywhere.
So one of the things they don't tell you about is hair loss. I specifically remember asking my hairdresser, hey, I have a lot of hair falling out. And he's like, yeah, it's normal. Your hormones are fluctuating. As hair's falling out, new baby hairs are growing in. Don't worry about it. But it'll vary between different women, how much hair loss you have. So it just depends on your genetics. Another thing they don't tell you about are the baby blues. It's really hard to decipher between the baby blues and postpartum depression. Even though you have this beautiful baby and you should be happy, you have this overwhelming sense of sadness. I had the baby blues for like months, but always see your doctor to see whether or not if you have postpartum depression, because that is like for real.
Well, after being in labor for 40 hours with my daughter, she did me the favor of breaking my pelvis. Yeah, and I felt it too. I didn't have an epidural. Best part about it was it took me 3 months to find out because no doctor believed me. Every doctor I saw said, it's normal to be in pain. Come back in a month if it still hurts. Finally found somebody who believed me and ordered x-rays, and sure enough, my pelvis was broken from childbirth. Yay me.